toward the police, and that return fire was being returned. I don't know what sort of fire, but all of that is happening right now.
You know, Mark, this follows, as we were covering all day here on CNN, what was a peaceful but very emotional, very passionate gathering at a local church there in honor of Michael Brown. We heard from a number of officials. We heard from Captain Ron Johnson heading up security there. Even the Brown family has said that they wanted to see peaceful protests, nothing violent. They wanted people to abide by the curfew. After that, even as we were talking to you here live on CNN, you know, it appeared that there were peaceful demonstrations going on. Do you get a sense that there is anything that may have sparked that to unravel as we try to decipher why this has escalated so much this evening?
The only thing that makes sense to me, first of all, it was a peaceful rally. I was at the rally at the church. I came back to the area. I saw the youth marchers as they were coming up the road. I was standing there talking to them. They said that they were committed to having a peaceful march. I spoke to Michael Brown's parents. They said that they were proud of the young people who were doing this peaceful march. The two things seem to be apparent to me. One is that the young people may have moved into an area that was restricted, that they may have moved beyond the area that they were allowed to. The command center where this I believe it's called North Land Shopping Center, is where all the law enforcement are, and it's taped off. I think they attempted to enter that area. Somebody did. Not all of them, but somebody did. And the second dimension here that I see is that there's a small group of people who are doing something different and out of step from everyone else. They're out-of-towners. The ones I spoke to were actually from Oakland. I saw them last night past curfew. I saw them this morning. And they often are the ones who initiate the violence. But I think the police reaction has also been pretty intense, and some would argue even overreaching. I was here in the parking lot. I got out of my car out of a media vehicle, and the officer immediately drew his weapon in a very, very threatening manner. I immediately screamed, "I'm media, I'm media." And it was only then that he put his weapon down and told me that I could go back and walk. So I think if that kind of energy is in the air, combined with some protesters who aren't doing the right thing, I think it creates a very, very, very dangerous mix.
Again, Mark, we do have the Missouri State Patrol Corporal Justin Wheatley confirming to CNN that the reason he's saying that the armored personnel carriers are there on the street is they're asking protesters to leave because he said that protesters were encroaching on their command post. He also said this happened after, he says, protesters became violent towards the officers. Stand by with me, Mark. I want to go to Brian Stelter. He is on his way in. He is our senior media correspondent. He has been